Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's video is a landscape video where we're going to be using the PanPastel supplies. I'm hoping that the internet's going to be okay. We have been having trouble for the last couple of weeks actually, so hopefully it's not going to be too bad. I will be recording everything from my other camera.
Hey everyone,
actually, I'll start right now.
Channel. So today's video is a landscape video where we're going to be...
I'll start recording the other video now. So worst case scenario, the live stream is glitchy and doesn't work out so well. The video tutorial will still be available afterwards through the DSLR camera. I will still do the demo, so we're only going to be painting for about an hour and a half today, and then I will be doing the giveaway afterwards. The giveaways. So we got 3 giveaways today, and thank you to PanPastel. PanPastel is actually online right now. They're in the chat if you want to say hello to them, or if you have any questions about their supplies, they're there. But everything else that you need to know is in the description, and the links to the PanPastel website as well as their YouTube channel is in the description as well, and just how you guys can enter for today's giveaway is there too. I'm sorry if the room sounds a little bit echoey, but I've moved into another room which is much bigger, and because it's so big, the sound isn't as good as what it was in the other room, so you'll probably hear the difference if you've been watching my videos. Okay, so there are 3 giveaways that I'm going to be doing today. The main one is a set of 20 PanPastels. So it's this one, which is the Pure Colors painting set. So there's 20 colors in there, and then at the back it just tells you what's in there. Those are the colors, and you've got some soft tools in there as well, so it tells you over there which soft tools you have. And you've got all these little like cylinder jars that all screw into each other, so it makes it nice and compact and easy to carry around. So it'll be this one, and it will also be it will go with the tray. So there's a big tray of 20 slots, so it will look like this. So you got a nice big tray like that, so all 20 of them will fit in that tray. So a new tray would also come with that set, which is the first one. And then the second giveaway is a set of 10 PanPastels and a soft tool starter kit, which looks like this. So you've got the little palette knife, you've got the sponges that fit on there, and then you've got 2 bigger sponges that fit on there as well. And then you even have some extras here at the bottom. And that's the second one. And then the third one is a little set of 5 PanPastels, also with some sponges at the bottom, just your primary colors. And then that will also come with a set of soft tools. Cool, so thank you to Bernie from PanPastels for supplying me with all these giveaways to give to everybody. And I'm really excited to show you guys what I do with the 20 palettes. So the image that I'll be doing today is a free image from Pixabay. So if you look in the description, you'll be able to download the image. And I'm only going to do it on a small section, so you can see that this little section over here is what I'm going to be working with. And the reason I'm doing it so small is because I don't want to spend too many hours on it. I want to try and get it done in one stream, or that's the aim. Usually I don't get it done within one stream, but I get close to being done, so we'll see how far we can get. And if it's anything bigger, it just takes too long, and then you guys have to wait a fair bit before I can give you guys the finished tutorial. And I still haven't even finished the rows. So yeah, I'm going to try and keep it smaller from now on so that I can make it quicker for you guys too. So the 20 colors look like this. I might just zoom out a little bit. So the tray looks like this, and these are the 20 colors, and they are, if you look in the description, you will see a link which takes you to the palettes of 20 colors that PanPastel has on their website, and that's where you can find each of these colors. So if you want to know exactly which color is in these palettes, so you can see they're nice bright colors. And they're called the painting set for that reason, because these are colors that you mainly use in painting. You'd think that I'd use the landscaping set, but I want to see how much I can do with the painting set. I think I could do just as much with the set and do this reference image just fine with these colors. I don't even need the landscaping set in particular. But if you're the kind of person, honey, you okay? The dogs are lying right next to me, so they might make noise from time to time. And hopefully they're not too loud when the postman comes, because I'm getting a delivery today, so there might be a moment where you guys jump up because they bark. Okay, I forgot what I was saying. If you are the kind of person that likes to do landscapes mostly, then you can get the landscape palette if that's what you prefer. So they have plenty of options available for you if you guys want to check it out. Okay, the paper I'm using today, let me zoom back in. The paper I'm using is the UArt 400 sanded paper. That's also in the description. And I'm going to be using some other sponges as well. I've got my little soft tools kit over here with some clean sponges. I've got some bigger rounder sponges that I might use for mixing. And then I am also going to use my polychromos colored pencils and my zested solvent to do the details of the trees over the top of everything else that we're going to be doing in the PanPastels. Okay, and then if you guys have any questions, if you could please put them in capital letters, it makes it easier for me to see it, and then I will look up every couple of minutes and try and answer the questions. So I might just do that before we get started right now. And hello to everyone that's on here. It's so great to see you. Scrappy Cat Maya says, thank you for the email so I could schedule the time. You're welcome. So if you guys want to know when the live streams are coming up, it would be great. All you have to do is just sign up to my newsletter on my website, and then you should be able to get all those notification emails. I generally try and send an email out the day before or a couple of minutes before a live stream starts. Okay. Yeah, if the sound and the audio is not, the internet is not fantastic, so it might be a bit painful to watch. If it's really painful to watch, come back in an hour to see the giveaways, or you don't have to be here for the giveaways. I'll get in touch with you afterwards, and I'll put the winners of the giveaway in the description. And yeah, I do not have control over how well the internet's going to be working, so if it's going to be painful to watch, I'm really sorry. I'm going to still persevere through the hour and a half, and like I said, I am recording it separately so that I can edit and do a whole new video for it in the end, which will eventually go on the PanPastel YouTube channel. Okay. Great. Okay, so let's get started. And the other supplies I'll be using the Mikador matte workable fixative. So that's just to seal my PanPastels in. I'm going to try and use that as little as possible and see how far I can get without using the fixative. Just because I don't like spraying that inside, but if I have to, I will. And my polychromos pencils. Okay, but we'll try not to use the pencils until we get to the part where we detail the trees. So for now, what I'd like to do is I want to put the background in. So looking at my reference, I can see that we've got blues and purples coming towards the oranges and yellows, and then the greens. So I'm just going to start off with some phthalo blue and some black. I'm just going to mix them together to make the phthalo blue much darker. And then I've got a dirty sponge over here, and all you have to do is you take a paper towel and you just wipe off any excess. Okay, and and then I'm going to dip it in the blue and dip it in the black. So a bit of both. And I'm going to work in the top corners. If it's too black, add some blue. I might zoom out a little so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, and then for the bottom, I'm gonna do the same with some of the green. The green and the black and some yellow ochre, and the green that I'm using is chrome oxide green. And I'm just gonna dip them in all three pretty much. Thanks guys, you guys are so kind. Okay, and then I want to add some of the oranges. So I'm just going to clean my sponge. Now I want to be careful with this section when it comes to putting my oranges anywhere near my blues. I don't want it to turn green, so I just need to be mindful of that. So orange and yellow. So I'll take some yellow and some orange. Mix that into the resin, wipe off any excess. Gotta remember to put my timer on. It's 4 degrees today, it's freezing cold. A nice yellow here. Okay, and now we want to add some purples. Purple and orange. And white. Just mix it in some white as well to make those colors lighter. So I'm going to use the blue side of my sponge, just again wipe it clean. And then dip it in my purple. Mix it up into the blue. And then I actually want to take some of the light blue and mix it in here. And then I'm going to use a round sponge and my orange and just go upwards into the purple. Just slowly. I don't want it to turn into green, so I want to just be mindful of how much I mix it in. Okay, and then I'll take this sponge and some of the white and then just almost use that to blend the orange and the purple in a little softer. So just use the white because you don't want to see that specific transition line. Beautiful. Now I want the color to get even more intense and even darker, so I'm going to spray. I'm going to have to spray that to seal that in because I don't want this to change. I want that to stay. So if I want that to stay like that, I'm going to have to seal it with a fixative first. Although what I might just add some of the green and the yellow ochre down here some more. Okay, and then just move my PanPastels out the way and cover them so that I can spray. Okay, so just put my lid back on my PanPastels and then I'm gonna move my tea away. Shake this and then just spray that so that it's sealed. Sorry, that was very loud. Oh, hey Bob, wow, thank you so much. Thank you Christy, Smail, Majin, George, thank you so much for that. Pogri, thank you. Scrappy Cat Myers, awesome. Thanks guys. Esme, yay. Yes, this is the giveaway. So today we're doing the landscaping demo and the giveaway, but I'm using the painting set. It's just called, the color set is painting, and the link to that and the specifics of those colors are in the description. Okay. So that dried up pretty quick. You can usually see if you hold your head at an angle whether it's dry or not. And now when we add more colors, it's going to be even stronger. So I think I might just use my smaller soft tools to specifically bring out some colors. So using the phthalo blue, I can bring out some of those nice intense blues from the top corners. I'm just gonna touch in on the black because the very corners are a fair bit darker. Even these corners over here as well. Hey DJ. Thanks Amanda, Esme. Okay, any questions you guys have yet? Not yet. Cool. It's pretty straightforward, which is nice. That's what I love about PanPastels. They are probably the easiest medium out there to use. Okay, so now I'd like to focus up on some of these center areas. I'm using the Hansa yellow. Okay, so it's 9:20 at the moment. So I'm just gonna put my dogs outside just until the delivery guy comes, because they're gonna make a big noise and he usually comes around this time. So the screen's gonna buffer for a couple of seconds. I'm just gonna pause real quick so I can just put the girls outside and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Cool. At least the sun's out so the dogs can lie in the sun for a little while. Okay, where was I? I think I'm gonna add some white here as well, just to pick up those lighter tones. So I'm not fussed about the trees or anything at all for now. Just want to get the very back of the background colors in. really wish I could see the color, the name of the color on the side instead of the top. I mean, instead of the bottom. So I could just look at it sideways. So Hansa yellow is what I'm using. But that'll only help me because I'm reading it out while I'm using it. If you're not teaching it, it would be pointless because then you won't use it. Okay. So this bright yellow just helps bring out that horizon line. And then I'm going to use some of the Diary Light yellow. And orange. Chrissy's saying the vibrant pigment of the pans are so... I know, the vibrancy of these colors are insane. I love them so much. And just how quick it is for you to apply the colors, and the opacity of the colors is really great too. Okay. Great. So now I want to mix that in to the top. Okay. I'm going to use some of the magenta. I'll keep using this, I'll just wipe it off. And there's some nice magenta colors in this side. Okay, I overdid it on that side. That's okay. Mixing some white and phthalo blue. Gotta be careful, I don't want it to turn green. Okay. Some of the phthalo blue and the turquoise. And I'm not going to mix it too much because then it's going to turn it green. I just want to apply it just on the top. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, like I said, the internet's not amazing. It picks up and it goes down, and it's been pretty crappy the last couple of weeks. So the buffering's gonna be irritating, but I am recording. Sorry. Okay. So now let's actually. So I'm gonna use some of the phthalo blue and the black. Just there's a nice dark sort of area, or dark cloud here, and one over here. So I'm using my soft tools as to create texture, to create shapes of the clouds. The ravens are being nice and noisy. Okay. Great. So now I'd like to use some purple and magenta and white, and I'll use a different soft tool. Start creating the textures of the clouds that are going outwards. Esme is asking, have you had to replace the soft tools, or are these still from the previous drawings? I do replace the soft tools with every drawing. They do wear out pretty quick, especially when you use the standard papers. So yeah, don't be surprised if you have to replace them 2 or 3 times in one drawing, depending on the size of your drawing. That's pretty normal. But yeah, I tend to replace them with any new drawing anyways. So I'm just using the titanium white over the top and creating textures. So the color from the bottom layers will come through in between, which gives it depth or the illusion of clouds. And it's so cool how PanPastels literally makes it look like a painting. Oh, it's a little bug. I like the way that looks. So I look up at my reference a lot. I'm constantly looking up. And the more you look at your reference, the more you tend to place things a little bit more accurately. Thanks, Esme. DJ's asking where are my glasses. Yeah, they're here. My eyes have been okay so far. I have a light right in front of me, so if I wear my glasses right now, it's going to be very reflective. So I'm trying to see how I go without them. Scrappy Cat is asking, have you done a large piece of art with PanPastels and have you ever run out of colors? Recently I did a large piece at a workshop. I did a big landscape, and yeah, it's fun and it's quick, and I did it in one workshop. I did a huge piece, and so the workshop was 6 hours long. So it saves a lot of time compared to just drawing. And I don't think you'll run out of colors. The only colors that I would run out of quickly is white, because I tend to mix a white with everything. But otherwise, all the other colors will last you ages. Because if you think about it, you're only rubbing the surface of the PanPastel every time you need a color. So it's going to take you a while to work through all of it. So I find it's just the white that I need more of. Okay, I quite like that, and I don't want that to change, so I might just seal this in now. Just see if there's any areas that need to be a bit smoother. Then we can start those trees. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to use this side. I'll use the square one, and I'll use this side. And I want to add some of the chrome oxide green and the raw umber. And just define the grass sort of horizon. Not really horizon, like middle ground, I think. Cool, I love it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna move all these around. How are we doing for time? 9:45. We got 45 minutes. I reckon we're actually gonna finally finish one in one stream. Okay, so Christy's saying, what brand of masking tape do you use? I just use the, I don't know what brand it is. It's just the like white or the creamy ivory sort of color masking tape. So it's very low tack. Like it's actually doesn't stick very well at all on the sandpaper. It only just barely sticks, which is nice because at least it doesn't pull off any of the grain of the paper or anything. Whereas I find the blue masking tapes are too strong. They tear the paper too easily. I don't like using them very much. Okay, so I'm going to spray another layer of my Micador Workable Matte Fixative. This is an Australian brand, and I know that those that are not in Australia can't easily get their hands on this. That's okay. Just look for a workable matte fixative. Any brand should be fine. So this one says that it's for pastel, charcoal, chalk, and colored and pencil work. So anything that's sort of made for it should be fine. You don't have to get this brand specifically if you don't want to. But in saying that, a lot of people ask, well, is it okay to just use the brush and pencil textured fixative instead? And yes, you can, but it's going to be different because you're spraying more of a texture on your paper. So keep that in mind. Because I'm using sanded paper, I don't want to spray more texture on my paper. I don't feel like I need to. So that's why I just use a light fixative like this one. Okay. Just let that dry. Oh yes, and another one that you good PanPastel to use is the colorless blender. The colorless blender is great for extending the colors even more. I have used it before and it works amazing, and I don't feel like I need to use it right now. To give you an example, which one was it? Oh, if you look on the PanPastel YouTube channel, and on my YouTube channel, I think it's still up there, before I take it down, because it's only supposed to be on the PanPastel YouTube channel, I did a big owl. So if you want to have a look at the owl, I show you how I use the colorless blender in that tutorial. Esme is asking, what size is this? I don't know. I have a ruler here somewhere. I got a little mini ruler. I don't know where my long one is. So this one is almost 6 inches by, I'd say 6 by 7 inches. Centimeters, it is almost 15 centimeters by about 15 by 18 centimeters. Ah, cool. So Christy's got a suggestion. So if you're in the US and can't get the Mikador fixative, she uses the Spectra Fix fixative and absolutely loves it. So cool. Thanks for that suggestion. Cool. I really want to remove this tape. Okay, I'm going to be wasteful. I'm going to remove this tape and I'm going to put a new layer down. I just have to see what it looks like with clean edges. Ah, look how pretty that is. Now we just have to put the trees down. So, someone got really upset with me when I tore the masking tape using my teeth. So I won't do that again. I'll just tear it with my fingers. Nice and clean. I'm gonna zoom in a little so you guys can get a better look. Look how flawless that looks. So smooth. Ah, almost used to my teeth. Beautiful. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to I'll work a little bit more on the grass area here. Spray it and then use pencils for the trees. So, the delivery man's here, just give me a second. Cool. Sorry about that, guys. I got some really nice herbal teas and some crystals and just some nice things. Okay, cool. So now I want to add some more of the green and some of the yellow ochre. So looking at my reference, I can see where the sun is reflecting on the grass, and then there's a big tree going to go here, so there's quite a bit of a shadow in this section here. So I just want to create those, excuse me, highlights on the grass. And some of the greens as well. The chrome oxide green. And just refresh the video every once in a while, just so that you don't experience too much lag. Okay. I just want to dab this color in, create little spotted bits. Just clean my sponge a bit more. And dab it in the ochre and keep adding some spots. Yes, that's right. One of the best things about PanPastels is how easy the lights go over the darks, which you can't necessarily get right with colored pencils, unless you're using sanded paper, but still it's much easier to get those nice, strong, bright pigmented lights over the darks with the PanPastels. And the fact that you can use colored pencils that easily over PanPastels as well is just another bonus. It is such a versatile product. okay. I'm going to take some of the orange and brighten this section up here. Oh, and then let me not forget that there. So I'm going to use some of the burnt sienna, and there is a bit of a forest in the background, it's like sort of hazy. I might even add some of the red iron oxide as well. That's better. Great. Now I'm going to seal that in, and I'm going to use the pencils for the trees. Michelle, the foam brushes are called soft tools. So SOFFT. If you're looking them up, the brand is Soft. Let that dry. Okay, so I might just push these back in the tray properly. So how are we doing for time? 10 o'clock, so half an hour, and then we'll do the giveaways. So I just pushed everything nice and firmly into my tray, and now I am going to, where's the lid? Just going to put the lid at the top. So it's nice and snug. And then I got my colored pencils over here. And that is just about dry already. So I'm going to show you guys how you can also use solvent. So I like to use the zested pencil blend. I'll show you guys how to use this on top of PanPastels with your pencils. Okay, so for the main tree, I think I'm gonna go with my burnt umber number 280 and just sharpen that. So nice and sharp. Fingers are nice and dirty. Okay, so now I want to put my tree in. So I'm just gonna sketch it out. It's about here. I'll zoom in for you guys. And something I can see right now is I actually want my yellows to be even brighter, because I want them to pop out really well behind the tree. So before I even carry on with the tree, I want to add more yellow. There's so much room for error as well. You can constantly adjust and render. I like that much better. And even some of the orange I would like to be brighter. Blend that in smoothly. You can see I want more orange here as well. Okay, now I'm happy with that, so now I can add the pencil over the top. Hey Maxine, thank you so much. Okay, great. I'm not even going to seal that in. I'm just going to go ahead and add the pencil at the top. Zoom out a smidge. Hey Ziggy. Okay. Just gonna color that in with a pencil. Don't worry about the texture, I'm gonna show you how to fix that. Maureen, can you add Maxine Perry, please? Thanks, Maxine. Okay. Okay, let me sharpen this again. So I'm just using the point of my pencil to create really soft little branches everywhere. But I'm not fussing about the leaves. I'm going to use my solvent to create the leaves with a little brush. Lady Marigold is asking if I've used the PanPastels on the UART 800 and does it work as well? I don't know. So the UART 400 has more grit than the 800, so the higher the number, the smoother the paper, or the smoother the grit. I've only used the 400, and I love the 400 so much that I don't want to use a different grit. But so no, I haven't tried the 800 grit yet. So you guys would have to try that and let me know. Good night, Marie. Thank you for joining us. Christy says it works very well in 800, so there you go. I think anything that's slightly sanded should be fine for your PanPastels. I mean, pastel matte paper, you can't feel the grit with your fingers, but when you apply something on the top of it, the surface, you feel the grit. And pastels work amazing on pastel matte. So, and you can't even feel the grit with your fingers. So it should be fine. Okay. Let's create some shrubby bits. Okay. So we are running out of time, so before I do these trees here, I'm going to show you how I do the leaves and that for these branches. Create more branches, little ones. I'm not even trying to be precise. I'm just letting my pencil do it. Branch it higher than that. Make it a bit thicker. Sorry, the email set up to maximum 3 entries each, but the description says 5 entries. If we could keep it at 3, that'd be great. Thanks. It just helps Maureen out a little bit because Maureen's the only one that's keeping track of all of this while I'm trying to demo this. So thanks so much, Maureen, for your help. So yeah, we don't want to overwhelm her. Okay, now I'm going to use some of the black to create more shadow in some areas of the tree. Particularly the bigger branches. Just helps it stand out even more or from the background. And just a heads up, when I do draw the numbers for the giveaways, you can only win one thing. So if you do get drawn again, there will be a redraw. Just to make it a bit fair. Okay, create some more shadow over here. Okay, so now I'm going to use a brush. I'm just going to use a number 2 round Teflon brush and dip it in my zested pencil blend. So dip it in. Just dab the tip off on some paper towel. And then blend in the texture on the branches to make it look smoother. We need to dab that off first. And you can even use your brush to create textures. So this excess that you've got left on your brush of the black pigment and stuff, you can create little spots over the branches once you've put the branches in there. So the solvent helps take away that textured, grainy look of the pencils. Blend in the grainy, grassy look. So the extra that's on my brush, I'm just helping create those bushes under the tree. And I'm going to use a tiny little brush DJ saying, do you have to be very careful around the sky where the pastels are? No, like once you've done a section, you just seal it with your fixative and then you don't have to worry about it because it's sealed in. It won't change. So now I'm just using a smaller brush. For the smaller branches. As long as you leave space between the branches so that the background is coming through, then you're fine. You don't have to be super careful. 10:30, but I think you guys sort of get the idea. So if you want to create those leaves, you can just pick up some pigment from the tree and create little spots. Just little spots to indicate some dried leaves. You can even brush off of your pencil with some solvent. And pick up the pigment and then create those little leaves. So you sort of get the idea. Or you could also just create little dots with your pencil. Okay, you get the idea. So I can carry on with that for ages, but I have to do the giveaway now. So I'm going to use a randomizing app on my phone. Let's zoom out so you guys can get a full view of what that's beginning to look like. So that'll begin to dry. So now that you get a little bit of a this is also a good tip. If you are working like this, sometimes it's good to take a step back and take a look at the bigger picture, because when you look very closely, you're not going to see much detail because, you know, you're working very fine and very small. That detail doesn't exist there. But if you look further away, it gives your eye the illusion that there's detail there. So make sure you take a step back from time to time. And then I can see by zooming the camera out now, I can see it looks like leaves. I can see the sky behind the tree. The tree looks like it's got a lot of branches and it's starting to take on a nice shape and form. So I'll continue to just build up on that. Okay. So the super chat is now closed. Thank you very much, Maureen. We have entries 1 to 78, and during this live stream, Maureen has given you guys a number. And yeah, so I'm gonna do 3 giveaways right now, and I'm gonna randomize the numbers. And the first giveaway is going to be the set of 20 PanPastels. So it'll be this one. So this big set of 20 PanPastels and a tray, which is over here. So this goes with the 20 set, big tray and the PanPastels. And there's a tray for the 10 set as well. Anyways, okay, so that's the first one. So cool. So now I'm just going to go settings and go, the maximum number is 78. Is that right? Yep, 78. 1 to 78. Done. Save. And the first giveaway goes to number 59. Great. So number 59. And then the second one, which is the set of 10. The set of 10 with the tray for 10 colors goes to number 58. Okay, number 58. And then the third one, which is the set of 5, and you also get the little soft tools, is going to go to number 5. Wow, so number 59, number 58, and number 5. So number 59 is Diane. Congratulations, Diane. So Diane won the big set of PanPastels. So this set of 20 and this tray. Great work, Diane. I'll put your name on here. Number 58 is Christy Merrill. Congratulations, Christy. I think this is... I don't know if you've won the PanPastels before, but you've been trying for a while, so well done. Congratulations, Christy. And number 5 is Art is Fun. Yay, congratulations. Art is Fun. So I have Diane and Christy, I think, they're both students of mine, so I have their details. If Art is Fun, if you can just go to my website and send me a message with your postage address so that I can send that to you, that would be awesome. And just let me know that you're number 5 and that you won the 3rd giveaway. Okay. Awesome, guys. Thanks so much. So those are the 3 giveaways, and that was the tutorial. So I am going to carry on with the tree now. You can, if you want, I can just keep going, and you guys can keep watching if you'd like, or I can stop it and you guys can wait for the edited version of this video on the PanPastel website. Totally up to you guys. I'm happy to keep going because I feel like I'm on a roll. Cool. So Diane, Christy, and Art is Fun. Congratulations, guys. I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and thank you for entering. So the entries are what helps me pay for the postage to send it over to you guys, because I don't want to have to be out of pocket for the giveaways. So I do appreciate that you guys are happy to enter in the way that you did. And thank you so much, Maureen, for keeping track of everybody and keeping an eye on the chat for me when I know that I can't keep focused on that. I appreciate your help so much. You are amazing. So thank you so, so much. Cool, guys. Rightio. So those are the giveaways, and now I'm just going to keep going. Let me just thank Maureen again. So, is Art is Fun still on here, or did they have to leave? Ah, yes, thank you so much, Esme. I will not forget to record. But I'm just going to put the winners in the description real quick before I carry on. And that also reminds me. Okay, so save, and that should be in the description now if you guys refresh. Sweet. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to take a 2-minute break right now because I did drink a fair bit of water and tea, so I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. Cool. So I am just going to carry on with this. Let me record. Maxine's asking, do I have a regular schedule for live streams? No, I don't. The only thing that's regular is the first Thursday of every month. I do the Color Pencil Magazine Challenge live. And then all I can say is that once a month I do a PanPastel demo and giveaway, and once a month I do the Smart Art Box video and demo as well. Excuse me. But that's all. And then the rest of the month is what I do for my students. So I do detailed blog posts or videos according to the particular curriculum that I have going right now. So I've got the beginner's curriculum. And if you want to see the curriculum that I'm doing now, you can see that on my website, just in student membership details. You can read about the curriculum and what's happening right now. So I just take it day by day and pretty much just do what I can when I can. Yay, Artist Fun is on here, and great. Yeah, if you can send me an email, I'd really appreciate that. Thanks, Denise. Okay. So I think I will use the pencil to create little leafy spots. I'm just using my black pencil. Zoom in a smidge. Sorry about the noise. So my space that I have now is pretty much in the theatre room, because the room I was in we want to change into a spare room, because we need the extra space. So I've had to move out, and now because I'm in the front of the house, it's quite noisy out on the road. Lucky we live in a quiet area, so it's not like cars are constantly driving past, but when they do, you do hear them. See how the more you do that, the more the tree starts taking shape. But the whole background area, you guys saw, it only took an hour to do it, and it was so easy and it looks so pretty, and I like the sort of mystical effect or feel that you get from the tree already. Just turn that into one bigger branch. And the nice flawless smoothing and blending on the PanPastels is such a time saver. If I had to do this whole sky like this just in colored pencils, it wouldn't look nearly as good, and it would take me far longer to do that. So I've really come to love PanPastels for that reason, because I don't have to sit up for many more hours than what I really need to. And I still get a better result. Simojin, thank you for joining us. DJ says maybe a raven in the tree. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe we can put one over here. I don't know if it looks like a raven, but it's a bird of some kind. I usually like using the School Smart sharpener, but I just do not have space for it, so I got the Derwent, I could probably show you. I got this Derwent sharpener, which works amazing. So you just put your pencil in there, it grips it, you sharpen it, and it gives you this amazing point. And then I just use this to keep it adhered to the table. And Jason Morgan even uses that sharpener for his pastel pencils, and he swears by it. So it is a pretty good sharpener. I'm very happy with it. And then because my electric sharpener is from the US, so I need a transformer attached to it as well, because the power that we have going from our power points are double the power that they have in the US. So it's too strong to just plug the sharpener straight in. So I need a transformer, and the transformer is like twice the size of the sharpener, which is very annoying. So that one is sitting in the garage at the moment. More twigs. Yes, Esme. The transformer is bigger than the sharpener. I am recording. Thank you. So I am 4.5 minutes in. Yeah, the first time I got a sharpener, I got the Panasonic one. It was like a real old vintage one. And I just plugged it into a, so it was from the US, so it had a US PowerPoint on it, a US plug on it. And I just put the adapter on to plug it into the Australian power point, and I did, and the power from the power point was too strong, and the sharpener just ended up smoking. It was terrible. I didn't even get to sharpen 10 pencils, and it started smoking, and I was like, oh, I don't know what I did wrong. And then my partner Vinny, he's an electrician, and he was like, well, how much power can these things take? And I was like, well, I didn't even think that would be a problem. Shouldn't everybody have the same amount of power? So when I bought the other one, the school smart one, Vinny was like, you need a transformer. It can't handle that much power. So yeah, got the transformer, and the transformer ended up being heavy as a brick and twice the size of the sharpener. It was so funny. I really like the way my tree is starting to look. I totally agree with you, Esme. Why can't everybody have the same power voltage all around the world? Why can't everyone have the same power points? Why does everything have to be so different? It's like, even in Australia, with a driver's license, why can't the whole of Australia just accept the same driver's license? If you move to another state, you have to change your driver's license, and you have to change your registration and pay different amounts for registration. And I know that sounds silly, but we moved across the country a year and a half ago already. Can you believe it? And yeah, all the changes we had to make, and we were like, well, we're in the same country. Why do we have to change everything again? But yes. Is it the same for those in the US? If you move to another state, you have to change your number plates, you have to change your registration and everything? Or is that just over here? Same in the US. Oh well, that just be the way it be. Okay, so let's add this other tree over here. Can hear all the galahs. So my tree is overlapping a little bit. This tree is overlapping this tree a little. I did bring it out a bit too far, but that's okay. Still looks like it's in the back, so that's fine. Okay, I don't even think I want to add these trees on the left. I quite like it just like this. I think I like it just like that. So I just want to blend the trees a little bit smoother. So using a small brush. That also makes that look like it's a little bit more towards the front. Cool. And then in the reference, there's actually some leaves. What color? It's like an orange. I'd say probably the terracotta number 186. And so there's some leaves here that are in the front. No. I mean sunbaking. Okay, and then I think go on a bit of a brighter orange. So use the cadmium orange triples 1. Even add a bit more of a highlight on some of those leaves. And there's a green. Let's use some of the juniper green. No, actually I'm going to use more of a olive green. Let's use the chromium green opaque 174. There we go, that's a bit better. To highlight some of the bushy grass around the tree. Makes a nice difference. Good night, Esme. Thank you so much for coming on today. Enjoy your dinner. Cool. Okay. I think I'm happy to call it done. Maybe I'll just add some of that cadmium orange, 111 as well, just in the grass here, give it some more texture. And then use some of a nice dark green, so chrome oxide green 278, just to also create more shadowed pieces in the grass. There we go. And then all that's left is to sign it. So I'll probably take a white pencil and just here in the corner. Sign it. Just like that. And then give it a final spray. And I didn't stick the tape down properly. And then zoom out a bit. And these are straight, it's just that my camera is not directly over the top, it's at an angle. So that's why it looks like it's going like this, but it's not actually, it is straight. So that is the PanPastel landscape tutorial. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I can't believe I actually got this finished in one go. Congratulations to those of you that won the giveaways, and thank you to PanPastel for sending me the giveaways. So this full real-time tutorial, the same as what I just did here, except that it will be in higher definition from the DSLR camera. So I will edit that and upload that so that PanPastel can put that onto their YouTube channel. And then if you guys want a more detailed view that you can watch on a bigger screen, that'll be available hopefully soon, within the next couple of days. Radio. Thanks for tuning in. If you guys, let me just check if there's any other questions. Lady Marigold, thanks for sharing. Always interesting watching your live streams. Thank you for joining me. Cool. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.